Thanks for joining. The purpose of this video is we're gonna alert you to the blatant hypocrisy of a certain author that takes the Word of God and just twists it and does a simultaneous cover-up all at the same time. But he will bombard you, just absolutely bombard you with efficacious love for everything and everyone. Kind of like the gay community. Love is love. Rapture is rapture. But he's slick. And the reason that we say that he's slick, but he ain't slick enough, is because he tries to do this cover-up for two main characters. You got in rapture circles, okay? You got to know these two main characters. They are the meat and potatoes of the originality of the fallacious doctrine, misapplied, misconstrued, butchered of the pre-trib 7-year dispensational cultism. He is one of the key proponents. His name is Didio. Didio. And what he does, if you read it, but getting back to close the loop on the two main characters, they are John Nelson Darby, and from the 1830s, and a guy by the name of C.I. Scofield, who plagiarized every single note and connotation from Darby, and he put it in his own Bible called the C.I. Scofield Bible, the Cyrus I. Scofield Bible, C.I. Scofield Bible. Came out in 1909. It has been the bread and butter Bible for Protestants and or evangelical 7-year dispensational pre-trib rapture cultism people since 1909, when it first came out. It is the main staple of footnotes for the King James Bible. Now, what this consummate liar is doing, again, with just bombarding everybody with efficacious, that means just an effusion of love. This guy right here. But he does it in such a slick manner, a slick way, that he's getting over and he's projecting all of the false doctrine of the 7-year dispensational pre-trib rapture cultism by saying that they lied to you about the rapture. Now that sounds like an innocuous statement to make. And for all intent and purposes, it is. But come to find out, what he's doing is classic revisionism. Yeah, classic revisionism. He's trying to, don't look at that over there. Look at all the love and look at how we twist the scriptures with our false doctrine to come up with a different presumption, a different projection of the so-called rapture. And he discounts all of the negativity that was originally supported against his doctrine by the two main key element players of John Nelson Darby and C.I. Scofield. So he revises their stories so that it will deflect from the doctrine, which is false anyway, but he's doing it by shooting himself historically in the foot. Because all of these things originated with Darby and Scofield. And he's revising that to give you a false presumption of the rapture. He has to do it. He has to deflect in order to get his point across. Again, with just boatloads of love, just like the gay community does, with love is love. That's what we have the problem with. Because it's done in such a way that he's got to, it's what you call, it's very, very slick. Once you get inside the mindset of these people, because you have to know how they think in order to be able to criticize them, justifiably so. But you have to know where they're coming from. And what he is doing in this book right here is what you call, and this is very slick, it's what you call reverse projection. Reverse projection. Because they're reversing the normal critique, the normal negative, justifiable critique, repositioning it so that it comes out with a different outcome. But the message of the rapture, the 7-year pre-trib dispensational rapture, according to him, is still intact. But he's throwing the two progenitors, the original two originators of the whole theory, he's throwing them under the bus so that he can get away and say, they lied to you about the rapture. When it was you, Didio, that you're a liar. Didio, you're lying about the rapture. Don't try to throw any of your originators or your progenitors under the bus. Throw yourself under the bus, Didio. Throw yourself under the bus. Very high gloss, slick book. You see that? Very, very high gloss and slick. Alan, but you're not slick enough. We're going to use that as a header for the lead-on to this video. Didio, you are not slick enough as a liar. Watch out for these false prophets. There's tons of them. People that... Please stay around that. Get in there, help row the boat. Make an example and talk to people. And it's love for the truth. It's love for the truth. Those who worship God must do so in spirit and in truth. And it's a both, spirit and in truth. You can't have one and leave the other out. That's not how it works. That is the reason why we have thousands of denominations in the world for Christianity. Help get this word out there, please. We're just a small band of people on the outside looking in. We'll talk soon. I love you guys. We'll talk soon.